Alright, it has been a couple weeks since we've had these little chickens, and they are getting big enough that they need to be in a bigger space. So we're going to go out, we're going to clean out our brooder, and then we're going to put them into the brooder outside. It's really cold, but we do have the heat plates, and we'll just use the heat plate that they're on already because it's on and it's warm. We may lower it a little bit, but we are going to start by taking them out in their bin with the coverings on it because it's really warm in there, and let it cool down a bit before we put them in the brooder. But I also need to clean the brooder out, so that's what we're going to go out and do. So there they are. We lost one. We lost our blue Andalusian. For some reason she just stopped eating and we couldn't get her to pep up. Okay, babies. Okay, stop right there so I can... Hey. You guys ready to come out? Be in the big place? Alright. Hey. Happy birds. There you go. You guys get big. Okay. Food and water. Try and lift the water up so that they don't scratch too much into it. Food down there. I was looking at the Premier One catalog, and they have a chick plate. It's a little braided plate that I think I might get to put their food and water on. I think that would work really good. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up. And since we're out, I'll take you on a quick walk around to visit everybody on the farm, see how they're doing. We ended up getting a 1.5 feet of snow, and it's been warm enough. Obviously you can see I'm in my shirt sleeves. It's probably in the mid-40s today, which is really pleasant. So we're going to come over here. It's made for interesting feedings and waterings. Here's the little boys. Hi, little boys. I don't have any cookies. Sorry. No cookies. No cookies. They all hang out here and sleep back in there. We have Stoic. What you doing, Stoic? What you doing? He's kind of on his own over here. What you doing, Stoic? With these chickens. I think they're his buddies, but he's close enough to the little guys. We separated him because he kept trying to mate with the weather, and so I got to figure out how to deal with that. Yes, because you like taking care of the ladies, but he's not a lady. So, they're my pretty birds. They're all so big, and so in a couple months, we'll pull some of these roosters and harvest them for chicken food, well, for us to eat, because they're nice and big. So pretty. And then we moved our big bale of hay over here, and that's been working out pretty good. It's been nice not to have to haul through all the snow at your place, huh? Mm-hmm. And so that's been kind of handy to be able to have it here on the trailer. Okay, go that way. When the snow is so thick, we have to kind of make pathways, dig some things out, and make pathways until things melt off or whatever. But my goats over here have done an interesting thing, and I'll show you that in a minute. But these baby chickens, our little Sussexes from earlier in the fall, are getting really big, and we're going to need to move them. We're going to need to move you guys over to the Sussex coop. You guys are getting so big. I don't know how you guys are, but whenever I talk to my animals, I get that voice. Do you do that too? We all kind of get that voice. These guys are doing all right. We're just making sure they're getting fed and watered. And it's a mess in here, huh, guys? We need to get you some more food. But our does over here we feed them grass in the big feeder there. They eat half of it. They eat a bunch of it the first day that we have it out. And then they pull a bunch out to make a nest for themselves. And so I'm like in this quandary and debate as to whether we put a new thing in tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to unless it is snowing, because they have plenty on the ground to eat from. And Lucy over there is very large with child, or kid anyway. Are you large with kid? Huh? You gonna have some babies? She is due. Oh wow, I think you're due in like 7 weeks. So in about 7 weeks, Lucy will be having her babies. And she's so big that I'm pretty sure she's having more than one. If she doesn't have more than one, I will be surprised. So, and then Dolly is also pregnant, but she is not very big, and she's due in about 11 weeks. But she does have a little bit of a baby bump, so I'm thinking she's just having one. And then there's Annabelle and Daphne, and they're just stinkers. Annabelle still gives us plenty of milk, unless she's in heat, and she keeps going into heat. And it drops down quite significantly, but it's all right. So, starting in end of March, we will be milking 3 goats and have lots of milk to use for drinking and for cheese and all that sort of stuff. So that's where we are right now. We're just dealing with the weather as we can. We're so grateful for the snow because, as you know from my previous videos, it was super, super dry this last summer. And we have our mountains up here, and they are getting lots of snow, and that's where we need it, because all the snow that we use runs off from there, and so the more we can get up there, the better off we are for the summer. So I hope that you guys make some wonderful goals for the new year. We're glad you're joining us again this year, and we look forward to seeing you on future videos. Bye-bye.